What's going on, Garrett here. In this video, I'm gonna reveal exactly how to start running successful Bing ads. I'm gonna break down exactly how to set up your first campaign so you can start to generate traffic, leads, and sales with whatever product you're promoting. Now, before I hop on my laptop though, and I start sharing this step by simple step, I wanna share with you that at any time in this video, if you wanna discover my #1 affiliate program to actually start promoting, so you can earn up to $2,000 commissions and get that money instantly in many of the different income streams, be sure you click the first link below and check out that information. Without further ado, let's hop on my laptop and get started right now. Okay, now I'm on my laptop, but what I first want to do is break down how Bing ads actually work, right? Like, what do they actually do? Well, if you don't know, Bing.com is a very popular search engine. It's similar to Google. And what happens is millions of people will go to Bing and they'll type in certain key phrases, certain keywords that they want answers to, okay, or more information. So for example, let's say in the sake of this video, I'm targeting a product that has to do with losing weight. Well, what someone may do on Bing is they may type in, weight loss tips, okay? And when they search that, now Bing is going to share different results, okay? Blog posts, articles. And what we can do is we can actually pay money to have an ad show up right here. Okay, now the reason I love Bing ads is because one, I'm going to share with you how to get very, very cheap clicks, leads, and sales, but also it is incredibly targeted, right? When someone is searching for answers and you get in front of them with a solution in the form of a product, you're going to be able to make sales very easily. Okay, so let's say I went to ClickBank, okay, and I found a product in health and fitness. And let's say for this example, I'm promoting the Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. So the first step is what we want to actually do is we want to create a Bing account. Now you can go to Google, okay, and you can just type in Bing ads and click that first link. And this is going to take you to this page. And then you can just sign up now. Takes a few minutes. You create a username, password. And then once you have a Bing account, okay, you're going to get taken to this page. Now what we want to do is click create campaign. Okay, and there's going to have a lot of different goals. I recommend conversions in my website, and then you do search ads. Okay, and then click next. Now, basically what we're going to do is start to create our campaign. Now, I'm going to share with you exactly the campaign settings that I'm using right now to generate up to or as little as 80 cents per leads. Okay, I'm running campaigns right now and the lead cost is incredibly low. Therefore, my profit margins are incredibly high. Okay, so campaign name, I recommend you just type in a few words that have to do with the product. This will help you keep it organized. Okay, so I can do Okinawa flat belly product. Okay. Individual budget. Okay. This is going to depend on you. There's no right answer. How much you feel comfortable. The more money you can spend right off the bat, the better, because you're going to get a lot more data. But I'll just keep it at $20. Now, location. Okay. Unless your product is only available for people in Canada or people in the United States, I highly recommend you click let me choose specific locations, because you don't want to do all available countries, because this is going to start showing to people in third world countries that probably don't have money to buy the product you're promoting. So here's the countries I recommend. Okay, these are top tier countries. United States, and you just click target. United Kingdom. Okay. Australia. Okay. Canada. And there's one more after Canada. And New Zealand. Okay, because again, a lot of these people are going to have money to afford your product. Now, who should see your ads? You want to just do people in your targeted locations, because if you do this one, other people that aren't in that country could see it. Language, you want to do English, okay? And then save and go to the next step. So now what we can do, okay, is we can put on our website URL if we have one at this point, but we can just do my website's not ready. Now, ad group name. What ad groups are basically categories inside of your campaign. Think of them as folders. Now, what I recommend you do is you set up a different ad group per type of keyword. So for example, with this specific product, it's flat belly, has to do with weight loss. So a certain type of ad group I could do is keywords around flat belly. Okay, and some of those keywords may be flat belly tips, how to get a flat belly, things like that. Another ad group could be weight loss, the keyword weight loss. And those other keywords could be weight loss tips, weight loss programs, etc. Okay, so this keeps it organized and easy to scale, as you'll see. So ad group name, let's do weight loss. Okay, weight loss keywords. Now what you can do, okay, on the right side, it says get ad group and keyword ideas. Enter your product or service. So what I can do is I can type in weight loss or that base keyword the ad group has to do with and hit enter. Okay, now that's going to list all these different keywords. Okay, now you can open them up, the suggestion. So let's say 315 keywords, right? I can open these up and basically you can see the monthly searches, okay? And you can see the average cost per click. Now these, are very cheap in many cases, and that's why I like Bing too. So you can, if I want to get all of them, I can click there and then add to ad group. Okay, add to this one, okay, and then add. And that's going to add these keywords. Now, typically, for this method, the more keywords, the better. And I'll share why in a second, okay? So you're going to do that and then save and go to the next step, okay? And you can just go down, scroll down, save, go to the next step. Okay, and now we want to create an ad, okay? So basically, okay, if I zoom out here, responsive search ad, that's fine. Now right here, okay, we're gonna have to put our final URL. This is where the person's gonna go when they click our ad. I'm gonna come back to that in a second, okay? Now headlines, I wanna reveal to you a very simple method that I haven't really seen many people talking about. And this is what I do. This is one of my top ads right now that's working for me with Bing. I'm actually using this method. Okay, so you can do dynamic text, okay, and you can do there. But what I like to do is this, okay, keyword, right? So what this is basically is when someone goes to see our ad, there's going to be a headline, okay? So this right here is the headline. So for example, if I put in on this little bar, if I say best weight loss program, okay, that's the headline. And that's going to show up, again, when people search, that's going to show up as the headline here, okay? But what I recommend, because our ad is going to potentially show up on all these different type of keywords, to make the ad as relevant to that person as possible, because we want to get a lot of clicks, right? A lot of people have the problem with Bing ads is they run an ad and they're getting a lot of impressions. Impressions means every time your ad shows up to someone, that's an impression. But a lot of people are struggling. They're not getting clicks. So people are seeing the ad, but they're not clicking the ad. So how do we get people to click? We make the ad as relevant to their search query as possible. Now, how do we do that? Here's a little secret. Again, what you can do is you can add this dynamic text, okay? And I can put that in and I can do keyword. Now, once I put in this little piece of text right here, right? What this does is it basically autofills whatever keyword someone types in. So they could type in a random weird keyword, but it's going to show up here automatically. So they're going to think, oh, this ad is like perfect for me, right? Now, default text, okay, you have to put in a default text. This is if for whatever reason there's not enough space to put in the full keyword, what other keyword do you want to show there? So I just recommend you put something relevant to your product, okay? So for example, Okinawa flat belly tonic, I could be like, for the default text here, I could say best way to get a flat belly, okay, or something like that. Or best flat belly cure. Okay, that's pretty good. Title case, I recommend that means every letter is going to be, the first letter of each word is going to be capital, and then set. Okay, so boom. Now, again, that's what it's going to show. Okay, I have an extra one. Boom. Okay, save, right? That's what's going to show if someone puts in a keyword, or it's going to fill their keyword. Now, you can add other, okay, headlines, and what Bing will do is it will actually start testing for you, and it will split test these different headlines to see which one works the best. I could type in another one such as best way to lose weight, okay? And then we can go down here. It says, please add at least 3, okay? So at the time of recording, you have to put in 3, and we just want to put variations of what our product has to do with, okay? So for example, best way to lose weight, get a flat belly today. Okay, something like that. And you can see this is what it's looking like. Okay, now descriptions. Okay, it says please allow 2 descriptions. Okay, so what a description is, it's 90 characters, and this is going to show up here. Okay, so we want to add a little bit more information. We want to elaborate on our headline. So I can say something like, discover the best flat belly cure to lose weight fast, even as soon as this week. Okay, something like that. Boom. And you could see right there. Okay. And then I have to add another one. I can just copy this one and then change it, slightly. Discover the best way to lose weight this week, even if you are lazy or work all day. Okay, and I could play around with that, but that's basically the idea. Okay, now for the final URL, what I highly recommend you do with Bing ads is we want to be able to see what keywords are giving us conversions, what keywords are giving us leads, because this is going to depend on how we scale and how we get very cheap leads, which I'll share in a second. So what I recommend you do is you have a capture page. Okay, you have a capture page, and then after that capture page, you're going to put a piece of code, okay, that Bing supplies. So what happens is when someone goes to your website, they put their email in and they actually hit that next page, Bing is going to put a pixel, or the pixel that's on that page is going to fire, and Bing is going to track that as a conversion. It's going to track it as a lead. When someone puts their email in on your capture page, Bing is going to tell you, okay, let's say, for example, the keyword best weight loss tips in 2021. That keyword gave you a lead, gave you a conversion. So now we can actually scale those keywords that are working. So how do we do this? Well, it requires using a capture page software, okay? Whether you use Lead Pages, ClickFunnels, or again, at the link directly below this video, I'll include to my #1 affiliate system that gives you done-for-you capture pages. But for the sake of this video, I'll just use actually my blog. My WordPress blog has a plugin. Okay, so I just created a capture page here, right? Now this capture page, what I'm using is called Thrive Architect. It's a pretty cheap plugin you can do with a WordPress blog, okay, to get endless lead pages and capture pages. But basically, I will just open this. I'll share with you how to create a very simple capture page and then how to put the code from Bing on that page so we can start tracking conversions, which is very important. Now, all I want to do with the capture page is I want to make it very related to our ad, okay? Because again, with Bing ads, the way it works is you're going to get impressions first. An impression is basically when your ad shows to someone. That's the first step. Then you want to get clicks, okay? If you're watching this video, you've tried Bing ads before, you're not getting clicks. What that means is your ad is not compelling enough. How do you make it compelling? You add in this keyword code, okay? So that's going to help you get more clicks. Now, if you're getting clicks, but you're not getting leads, what that means is your capture page, okay, is not doing a good job of converting people into a lead. So now you want to focus here. And that's how you can actually troubleshoot yourself, right? Okay, am I getting impressions but no clicks? Let me work on the ad. Am I getting clicks but no conversions? Let me work on the lead page. Am I getting, conversions but no sales? Let me maybe promote a different product, okay? So you can troubleshoot yourself. But how do we make a capture page? The key to making a good capture page with Bing is we make the capture page very related and relevant to our ad. Because what happens in people's mind when they read this ad, let's say this is the ad, best flat belly cure, the best way to lose weight, get a flat belly today. If someone clicks that and they go to this page and this is not related or similar to the ad, there's a disconnect and the person's going to click off. So we have to make this page very similar to the ad. So I can literally just use the same text, okay? So I can say, enter your email below to discover the best flat belly cure to lose weight fast as soon as this week, okay? Boom. Now, if you want to collect your own leads and start following up, you would need an email autoresponder service, okay, such as GetResponse. I'll include a link directly below to GetResponse. You can actually sign up for a 30-day, I believe it's 30-day free trial. and you can test it out and you can hook it up to this capture page. But let's assume you've done that, okay? Again, this is just very basic. I have other videos walking you through how to create a landing page and how to do email marketing. But basically, once you do this, okay, now what we need to do is we first need to add a piece of code from Bing to the capture page, okay? So what we can do is, and it depends on your capture page software, whether it's ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, all of them have support and help where you can see exactly how to add tracking codes to your websites. But for this specific software, Thrive Architect, you can just go to this little wheel here. I can go to advanced settings, and then I can go to custom scripts, okay? And then we want to put it in the header, okay? So no matter what software you're using, you always want to put it in the header, okay? So which is right here. Now, how do we find this? Well, we want to go back to Bing, okay? Right here, we can go to tools, okay? And we can actually go to conversion, okay? UET tag, so conversion tracking, okay? So let me go here real quick and I'll come back to the ad. Okay, so you can create it here. And basically this is creating a pixel, okay, a way to actually track. So I can do, okay, so I can say ClickBank tracking. Okay, so you can put in, a little bit of description and then save. Okay, so basically we would just copy this code, okay, and we would put it in this header, okay, and then save this. So now what happens is when someone goes to this page, okay, their computer will actually fire this pixel. And so Bing will realize that someone went to this page, okay? So when someone goes here like this, okay, it's gonna fire this pixel, okay? Now, we also want to put a different piece of code on the page right after this. Because when someone puts their email in, we want it to fire another pixel that tells Bing, hey, this person didn't just view this page, they actually put their email in. So we need another page, okay, like a thank you page that actually gets taken, the person gets taken to after they put their email in. Now, again, you can just go here and I can create another page if I'm using ClickFunnels or Lead Pages, and I'll do that very quickly. Okay, so I just created a very simple thank you page. Okay, so this would be the page that someone would see after they put their email in here. And so what we want to do, the first thing is we want to add the same piece of tracking code. Okay, so we can go here to header, boom, okay. And then we want to hit enter, and we want to add another piece of code after that first piece of code. So we go back to Bing, okay, and then what we want to do is we want to create a conversion goal. Okay, so we go to the conversion goals page. And then what this is going to do is this is going to allow us to track leads and conversions. Okay, so basically as it loads, we're going to be able to know, what works. So I can go create conversion goal. Okay, what kind of conversions? Website. Next, select the goal. Okay, submit lead form. Destination URL. Next. Okay, name, we can do weight loss leads, okay, some name to know. Destination URL, okay, so if, we have this thank you page, I can actually go to preview, okay, and what I want to do is I want to take the URL of this page, okay, and I want to put it into here, okay, so I can do equals to, and boom. Select a value. Each conversion action has the same value, $1, that's fine, and then next, okay? And then once you're here, you can just go no this, or yes, it was already installed, okay, save and next, right? And that's it. And now it should start tracking conversions. When someone hits this page, okay, now Bing will start showing you what keywords are actually causing leads. Now, so then if we go back to that campaign, okay, now we want to add the final URL to that ad, right? So now we go back to the ad, right? And in the final URL, we want to put in our capture page. Okay, we want to put in this link. So if I go to it right here, basically I would just copy it at the very top of the browser. Okay, I'd go back here and then I just put that in as the final URL. So what happens is when someone goes to this ad, they click it, okay, it's going to take them to our capture page. And then when someone puts their email in, it takes them to our thank you page, okay, which we will be able to track conversions. So then I can just go save, okay, boom. Now, what we want to do now that we have the ad, we have our website, we have keywords, we want to go back to the keywords tab on the left. And what we want to do is we want to set a bid. Okay. So what I recommend you do is you click here, you go edit, change current bids, and we want to do 0.31, okay, 31 cents, and then save. What that means is that's going to change all the keywords. So the maximum amount that we want to bid, okay, we want to pay when someone clicks on an ad on these keywords is 31 cents, okay, and I found that to work really well. Now you can see it says broad, okay. I personally recommend you do edit, change match types, and you do change broad to phrase. Now what does that mean? What that means is that when someone, they have to actually type in this exact word, okay, because then the ad will show up. If we do broad, it's gonna change. So it could say loss, it could say like, you know, weight loss commercial. It could be like flat belly ad, okay? It could be totally different, and you could be showing up for things that you don't really want, okay? So you want to do phrase. And then the last thing I recommend you do over here is you go to negative keywords. And what we want to do is we want to put in some keywords that our ad will not show up for, okay? So you go negative keywords, and I can say free, okay? Because we don't want our ad to show up if a keyword says free weight loss program, because it's not free, and we don't want to attract people that are looking for something for free. So I can do free, I can do no cost, no investment, scam, okay? These are some negative keywords that I personally like to use, so it avoids people that type that in. And so the last step, basically, and this is how simple this actually is. So if I go back to keywords, okay, now these keywords are going to start running. Now I have a draft, okay, this is actually paused because this is a test for this actual training. But what happens is you want to leave this going for, you know, three to 4 days. Okay, so you're paying, let's say, $20 a day. And what's going to happen is you're going to start getting clicks. Okay, so you're going to start seeing it right here. Clicks. Okay, now you can filter right now. If I do this, okay, it's going to show me what keywords are getting clicks at the top, okay, and then click-through rate. This is what percent from impressions, how many people saw it versus how many people clicked it. And then conversions, okay, this is going to share with you how many conversions. So what you want to do is this. You basically, because we put in a ton of keywords, I mean 317 keywords, right? That's a lot of random keywords. We're going to let it run 3-4 days. Don't touch it. And what's going to happen is people are going to start clicking, and you're going to start getting some conversions, okay? But some of the keywords are not going to get any clicks, and then some of the keywords are going to get a lot of clicks but no conversions. So after about 3 or 4 days, what you want to do is you want to come in here, look at your keywords, and then you want to basically start pausing, okay, the keywords that are not giving you results. So let's say I go through and I say, hey, like, you know, this apple cider vinegar weight loss, this is like not giving me any results, right? It's no clicks. So what I can do is I can basically, you know, pause that, and now it won't run anymore. Or let's say I'm getting, you know, one keyword gets me 25 clicks but 0 conversions, right? That could either mean that the landing page is not doing a good job of converting, or that keyword is just not a good keyword. And chances are, if you're getting other conversions, then you just want to pause that keyword, okay? And then as you keep doing that, every few days you go through, you keep pausing, what's going to happen is you're going to start to find, you know, maybe like 10 keywords that are really good. They're converting very cheaply. Another thing you want to do is you want to look at the CPA. This is the cost per acquisition. What is the amount of money per lead you're paying? If you're getting, you know, like $3, you know, up to like $15 a lead, pause that keyword, right? Because we want to look for cheap leads that are also very targeted, okay? And that's basically how you start doing Bing ads. So I really hope you enjoyed learning this incredibly powerful Bing ads strategy. If you like this video, you want me to make more videos like this, click the like button below. Also subscribe with the bell icon so you never miss out on my latest step-by-step videos. And last but not least, if you want to discover my #1 recommended affiliate system to promote that pays you big commissions and has capture pages and other things built in, be sure to click the first link below and check that out. Anyway, my friend, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next training.